I am scared to drive it on a drift track. We'll have it, son. Geobylukereviews here. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A about my S15. I put an Instagram post up last week saying, ask me anything about my car, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Leanne, my fiance, is going to be helping me with it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video and I answer all your questions basically.
Okay, I'm just going to apologise now, just in case I get anyone's Instagram names wrong.
That's alright, so yeah, question one, let's go.
Okay, so question one. A couple of people asked similar questions. So we've got the one meme dealer and In the Life of Me have both asked, what exactly is the colour of your S15? It's beautiful.
Okay, the colour of the car is deep space, something deep space, isn't it? Yeah, but I just refer it to Midnight Purple 3 because it's exactly the same, so it's just short and sweet. So yeah, that's the colour. Okay,
so a lot of people. So we've got JMM49, Jack Greer 04, Ali Yusuf 89, Daigar and a few more have all asked, how much money did you put into it?
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
Touchy subject, guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably not the best time to say it now that Leanne's sitting next to me because I'm probably going to get a black eye.
Yes.
So yeah, that one's to be continued.
Okay, next question. Yuka GTI. What car would you buy for a project if you sell the S15?
What, my next project car?
I would assume so, yeah.
It's definitely going to be within the Jap scene sort of thing, so it's probably going to be like an R34 GTR. If I can afford it at the time, then that's definitely what I would like to build next.
Okay. SheQT said, would you ever get it lower?
Oh, that's a bit rude.
The car?
Yeah, I know. What's it, not low enough?
It's been lower.
Alright, so the reason why my car's not been lowered is because I put a 370 gearbox and they actually sit a lot lower to the ground. So I did have it low when I first fitted it and it was just scraping out the gearbox. So I don't really want to ruin my gearbox, I'd rather just lift the car up. So that's why it's raised back up.
Okay, Zapatista Shots, what's your dream car project?
Dream car project is, I think, an R34 GTR. It has to be for me, an R34 GTR.
Noggy Main Beats said, what was the total cost to build your 550 horsepower SR?
The engine, the tool block and the head and everything I've spent on it, minus the turbo. Oh no, with the turbo. I think it comes to around 10 grand, didn't it? So it's not really cheap. Kind of got shafted, I'm not going to lie, but yeah, it's what it is.
If you could trade your car in for anything in the world to replace yours, what would it be?
If I was to replace my car or trade it in for something, it has to be 1500 horsepower, whether it's a Porsche, an R35 GTR. I need something that needs to basically scare me like a lot. So this car, I know it's only 550 horsepower, but it keeps you on the edge. So I need something that's like, just makes me sweat when I'm driving, like I'm just like on it.
HB03, what did it take to get the paintwork to the colour that it is now?
See, it's not actually paint, it's a wrap. So it's been done so good, it actually looks like paint, but it's not. So shout out Gelato Studio. OCD detailing for putting a ceramic coating on it, which made it actually more glossier than what it was when it come from 3M.
Okay, so 15 Jimmer. What control display do you use with what ECU, and could it work with a niche tune?
The control unit I use is a toucan display. It's powered up to my Link ECU. So that was from JT Innovations. But I believe it won't work with your niche tune, so unfortunately you're going to have to buy yourself a Link.
JDM official, where are the stickers?
That's Jay, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Jay. Sorry Jay, but what happened was we was coming 100% tuning. I was going to leave my stickers on to represent Epic Car Events, but the car show got cancelled, so I ended up taking them off. But shout out Epic Car Events and all the boys from the Netherlands. I've got loads of love for you guys, man.
And
Jap Run, and I miss it. I'm gutted that we're not coming back. But yeah, next year we'll all be going, innit?
Ahmed Akhtar, can they have an engine build breakdown?
Okay. Engine build breakdown, just a quick one, nothing too major. In the head, it's the whole Tommy catalogue, including porting. We've kept the VVT as well. Bottom end is CP pistons, Manly rods, brand new OEM crank, all using ACL bearings, ARP stud kit from the top to the bottom, and ATI pulley and a stage 4 clutch. So yeah, we'll keep it short and sweet.
TR32 GTR said, would you ever drop an RB26 in your car?
As much as I like the sound of them and they make good power, I'm just going to stick to SR, man. It's just, the balance is perfect, you know, little light engine. Yeah, the balance is spot on, so I'm not going to change that. Sorry guys, we ordered Chinese.
I'll send someone out.
It looks like that's me.
Okay.
Crunchy time.
Thank you.
Devon J. Martin 69, what's the power and torque?
We'll just go straight to high boost on race fuel. It is 550 HP and 553 foot-pounds of torque on race fuel, 2.1 bars.
Sora Mike 91 said, how long have you owned it?
I've got the car in 2017, so practically 4 years.
SR20 Connor, what are the wheel specs?
Wheel specs are 17 inch, 9.5J all-round square setup with an ET20.
_die_gar, is there any custom that you regret adding?
You don't regret anything.
I don't actually. I don't regret anything. Everything I've done has been good. Like, it's been a good upgrade. So
Time well spent.
yeah, the only thing that was long is like the time.
Yeah.
Late nights.
Yeah. Jonathan 631 and Dion Tahi 92. How long did it take to build your S15? Did you do it in stages?
Alright, so this is where it gets a bit tricky. I had an S14A before, crashed my car. The car was currently forged with 500 brake, but there was no panels left on the car to save. So went and bought this S15 and then literally drove it stock for like a week and then bring it back and swapped all the bits over. It took me about 3 days to get it in the car and running, so yeah.
Just on that point, someone else does actually ask what it was like to drive it stock.
Driving it stock, it's really, really slow.
D-Dubs1JZ said, no questions, just plain badass.
Thank you.
Sandro_S_88 says, how is it for insurance? I want one, but don't know if I can afford it.
I'm actually on traders insurance, so I can't help you on that one, sorry.
How many times have you crashed it?
How many times have I crashed it? None. Thank
So
God.
far?
Yeah, so far.
Touch wood.
Yeah.
Zoheb_A, how do you keep your car so clean?
Big man Zohab. I get my car cleaned and maintained by OCD Detailing. Best in the game. I wouldn't use anyone else. Highly recommend him. We'll put his name in the description below, so hit him up.
Toxic_Salika, how did you get into cars?
My dad's been in the car trade all his life. I guess I've just grown up into it, you know. When I was like 4 years old, my dad put overalls on me, put all oil on my face, there's pictures.
Use this picture, I will get the picture, put it in the video. Uzi JZ, why is it when you take your car for mapping, it comes back 5-6 months later? LOL. Yes, Luke, why is that?
That's a bit of a sticky one. I can't really...
Touchy subject, guys.
Yeah, I can't really explain. All I've got to say is just pro tuner. Just a long guy.
If anyone has had any experiences with him, they'll know what he's like.
Yeah, that's just how it is, I guess. He's good, but he's very
long.
slow, very, very slow.
Liam_S14A, do you have your engines built by D-White Engine Services? What's the rough labour cost fully built?
I currently don't have my engine built by Dave, but we have 2 engines built by him. They vary, it all depends. When you go to Dave's workshop, he actually says, what's your budget, and he will work with you with what you've got to spend. So I can't really answer that. But it all depends how big your wallet is, and then goes up from there, basically.
Kelv_S15, what gearbox setup are you running?
My newest gearbox that I'm running right now is a 370Z gearbox with a custom billet bell housing, with a GK Tech cross member and GK Tech shifter. So yeah, it's a really good setup. Out of a 2017 model car, so it's new and improved, and you ain't breaking it.
Paul V, I'm really not sure how to say that. Lennon, when are you coming back to the Netherlands?
My Netherlands brothers. Soon, hopefully. Obviously, COVID-19 this year is kind of messed everything up for everyone. So hopefully next year we'll be coming back with the team, and yeah, we'll have a good time.
C. Walker, what gearbox, diff and clutch are you running, and how much did it cost?
Gearbox, like I said, is a 370Z gearbox. The clutch is a stage 4 competition with a billet flywheel, all balanced by Pro Tuner. And the diff is a Skyline diff CAS 2-way with a GTR shaft. So yeah, everything's done super strong.
Cost was expensive.
Costs? Yeah, it wasn't cheap. So yeah.
We don't talk costs.
Yeah, we don't talk prices because we'll start crying.
JDM_tuners, when you going 1JZ?
If I'll be real, probably never.
V8.
I will be going SR22 vet with Dave. So
Really?
Yes. I've got my S15 engine sitting over there. So yeah, we're going to be making something happen soon. So shout out to Dave, you legend.
So Studios said, how do you drift? Tips for beginners.
How to drift is basically still balls, clutch kick, and just try not to crash. Maybe a drifting tutorial will be coming soon. I am going stand-up pod this Wednesday, so hopefully you learn a few tips off. Shout out to Zohab. He's going to be driving as well, and he's a mad guy.
Fred.7D, do you still go to Pro Tuner? He blew up my SR. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. That's so bad.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
He blew up your SR. Oh,
That's
mate,
surprising though, because he's normally really...
Yeah, to be fair, with Pro Tuner, he will never let a car go bang. He hears on his microphone before anything happens. So I don't know what's happened there, but that's not good, man. Maybe try use another tuner or something. I don't know, but he's tuned my car. I've never really had any issues. But yeah, I don't know about that, man. That's a bit of a sore subject. So.
Viserys_G, what makes the turbo flutter noise?
Turbo flutter noise is when your car comes on boost and you come off the throttle, your turbo tries to stop and stall, and where it stops and stalls is what creates a chatter. It's not really good for the car to do that, hence why they run like a recirc valve, because your turbo lasts longer instead of trying to snap the shaft. But that's the turbo chatter noise. So.
Math B10484, are you scared to drive it sometimes just in case someone crashes into you?
No, I'm not scared to drive it on the roads, but I am scared to drive it on the drift track. Oh, have it, son. No, on the track it's a different story because you don't know like who's on the track. There could be someone that's like, I don't know, I could spin off the track and then someone might not be able to control the car and end up going inside of me. So yeah, that's why I don't bother taking it on the track.
Dark Road Performance says, are you open to sponsorship? If so, how do we contact you? Contact-wise, contact me by email.
Yeah, contact Leanne because...
So it's geobylukereviews.
We'll be putting the geo bit down here.
We'll put the email on the...
but yeah, open to sponsorships, but we'll let Leanne deal with it because I get a bit too gassed and then things go wrong, so she can deal with it.
Yeah. We've also had questions about merchandise. which we are starting to do t-shirts and jumpers.
Yeah, it's just something to go with the YouTube channel. Also, we've got the registration, Geo by Luke. Shout out to Sai, absolute legend. Literally, I can't thank him enough. As soon as I told him I started YouTube, he sent me this and I said to Sai, let's go. So I literally bought it straight away.
Yeah,
Jumpers, registration plates, we're doing it. So, video's coming to an end. I just want to do a few sponsorship shout outs to the people that have been reaching out to me. Firstly will be Stanya Gloss with their citrus pre-cleaner, and they've also sent me a massive care package in a custom petrol tank, so shout out to you guys, your stuff is incredible. Second sponsorship shout out will be to Funk Motorsports. Shout out for this really cool titanium turbo blanket. So yeah, it really looks good in the bay and actually works really well. Apart from that, we're going to be wrapping the video up now. Hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. We did have a good time doing it, I'm not going to lie. I do like chilled out videos, you know, sometimes it's not all about just driving mad.
Yeah,
but yeah, apart from that, thank you Leanne for helping me. And yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again. Fucking hell! For fuck's sake! Stania Gloss. St. Johnia. Stania Gloss. Right, let's go. St. Johnia. St. Johnia Gloss.